A very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Sit back, relax. The doctor will see you now.
Particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Sit back, relax. The doctor will see you now.
Yeah, yeah. Come on. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. Thank you. You're just far too kind. This is your boy, Dr. Cheats, and thank you again for tuning into another episode of Private Confessions of a Cheater, a show that dives deep into the art of cheating, exploring the mindset of cheaters and those who have been affected by it. Today episode is gonna be part 2. Yeah, part 2 of Valentine's Day, aka Confirm Your Side Chick Day. Yeah, I hope with part 1 you enjoyed part 1, and I hope it gave you some insight and everything or whatever. And I know Valentine's Day by the time you listen to this has come and gone. So I hope you enjoyed your Valentine's Day. I hope that you had lots of fun. I hope that if you listen to my podcast, episode 1, well, part 1 of episode 2, that you didn't get any red flags or any of those things that I mentioned happen. But in this part 2, I'm gonna play part 2, and I'm gonna let you make your decision on if during Valentine's Day, if any of these things happen, or if any of these things transpired or anything like that, or any of things that I've talked about open your eyes to what happened to you during Valentine's Day. So I hope that you enjoyed part 1, and I'm sure part 2 you're gonna enjoy it too, because this is Dr. Cheats. You understand what I'm saying? So with all that being said, let's get into and dive into part 2, and we could go from there, and then you let me know exactly how your Valentine's Day was, and if any of these happened, if you got any of these things, or anything that transpired that that might be alarming, or that you realize that I spoke about that might make you feel like, hey, I might be a side piece and not the main. Okay? I mean, it's not funny, but it is what it is. Like I always say, we all adults, right? So hey, it happens to the best of us. So, but the whole thing is, like I said, I give the information, and then whatever you do with it, that's up to you. We all grown, consulting adults. Yeah. So here's part 2. Hope you enjoy. And the last one I'm gonna go over, because I don't want to give y'all too much, because I'm already messing up some things right now. I'm already ruffling some feathers, and I know some of y'all out there already be like, well dang, wait, my mate, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my wife, my husband, they told me that last Valentine's Day, or you heard it before, or you already heard it already coming up. So yeah, so, but this one is a new one, because this COVID-19, I'm telling you right now, has been a savior for a lot of dudes and a lot of chicks, the players out there. This has saved them so many times. You understand what I'm saying? But especially around Valentine's. Okay? Now, the last 2 years, well, actually the last year, the year before, it was real good, because then, we had the lockdowns and a lot of places was closed and stuff like that or whatever. So that was really upside for the players out there, so they didn't even have to worry about finding no excuse or whatever. But now that places done open up and stuff like that or whatever, when you hear your dude like on a Thursday, if Valentine's Day on a Saturday, if like on a Wednesday, Thursday, he start coughing and stuff like that or whatever, and he'd be like, "Babe, I don't feel good. I don't know, whatever." And then all of a sudden on Friday, he give you a call and be like, "Oh, I just took a test. I'm positive with COVID. I have to quarantine." And some of my homeboys, they done shown me what they did. Like, they had a positive result test, like it was almost a year or two ago, and all they do is they manipulate it some kind of way or show it some kind of way that it doesn't show the date or something like that, and then they screenshot it, send it, and be like, "Yeah, I have COVID, babe, so I have to quarantine, and I don't want to risk you getting sick or risk anybody else in your household getting sick or any places you around and whatever. So we gonna just have to keep a distance for 5 days or so, a week, quarantine and stuff like that." And I'm telling you, hey, it works. And it's been working. But like I said, y'all out there, if your dude or your chick talk about, oh, they need to quarantine or they this and that, or better yet, I just thought of one. If they tell you, oh, if you trying to go out and they say, oh, let's not go out to dinner or something like that because I'm not fully vaccinated. I don't want to be around all those people. It's Valentine's Day. It's going to be a whole lot of people in the restaurants, and they're not going to be wearing their mask and stuff like that or whatever. And I don't want to be around you wearing a mask. I want to see you. I want to kiss you and hug you and stuff like that. And I don't want to be all around people and stuff like that and risk myself getting sick or contracting COVID. So let's not go anywhere. That's going to be the excuse. And I'm telling you this right now. Take heed to these things because you're going to hear it. And I'm telling you, I'm not just saying these and just popping out of my head, just bringing out foolishness and stuff like that. I'm telling you, you're going to hear at least one of these excuses if your dude or your chick or whatever got another side piece, or if you the main and they have a side piece or whatever, then you probably won't hear this, because if you're the main, Valentine's Day is your day, okay? But if you're the side chick gonna always get the day before, the day after, or the weekend before, or the weekend after. And sad to say, that's just the way it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you're the side chick. Okay? So this is your indication of how you know that you are the side chick. Because if he make an excuse that he doesn't see you on Valentine's Day, whatever excuse it is, it's still an excuse, and he somehow was able to manipulate the situation that he didn't have to see you on that day. And I know this might be hurtful for some, and I know you might be thinking you were the main, and now all of a sudden you already got one of these excuses, and Valentine's Day is next week, and they already putting you through whatever. That's what it is. But let me tell you, the game done changed a little bit too, because I told you either gonna celebrate it the day before, the day after, or the weekend before, the weekend after. But some dudes are smooth. Some dudes know this and know that you expecting them to take you out, to take them out on the day before, the day after. So in order to change or put a little spin in the game, they would take you out on Valentine's Day, but you ain't going out to, nighttime. That's a negation. That's negative. Okay, if you the side chick, y'all having brunch. I'm sad to say. You're gonna have brunch. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna be feeling like, oh, I really am the main chick. We going out on Valentine's Day. Yeah, y'all gonna go out, but y'all gonna go out between the hours of 10 in the morning to like 2 in the afternoon. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen. And that's how the spin is, because he's gonna make you feel like, okay, well, he's taking me out on Valentine's Day, so I'm not getting to take. He's not taking me out on National Side Chick Day on the day before, or the day after, or the weekend before, the weekend after. But also be mindful, and this is for my dudes and my chicks or whatever. Watch what your mate or whoever you with eats on that date. If he takes you out or she takes you out for brunch, if she orders a salad and some water, or she order just she's like, oh, I'm not hungry, so I'll just eat something light, let me just get some appetizers or whatever. Or if he be like, oh well, I'm watching my weight right now, so I don't want to eat too heavy or whatever and stuff like that, and then I don't want to be laid down and all that stuff or whatever. That's an indication too, because that person going out later that night for dinner, and they want to make sure that they still have their appetite. So they're gonna order something light for brunch. They're gonna probably get a little egg white on English muffin, and probably have something real light, that they don't be full and all that stuff for their dinner with their main person that evening. Okay, so yeah, I've given you a lot with that, but I mean, I hope you take it and you use it wisely. But like I said before, it's an exception to every rule, so there might be some excuses that I've said that it actually happens, and you're not the side chick, and they probably may have a job that they may have to work, or how life is, they may have gotten COVID, or they may for lunch or something like that, during that time something happened and they don't want to eat heavy. So just take that in mind, okay? Now, one other thing I want to get into, because this is just a little episode that I wanted to bring up and to talk about, because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So I want to put y'all up on some game. I wouldn't be Dr. Cheeks if I won't inform y'all of things to look for, things what's happening. So I just want to give y'all some heads up stuff. And with that being said, this will conclude part 1 of this Valentine's Day special. Oh yeah, there's a part 2. So I need y'all to make sure you tell everyone about it. Tell everyone to listen out for part 1, and then wait around for part 2 that's coming up next week. But please continue to check out my content on social media. I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube. And also you can find me on Instagram with Dr. Dr_Cheats. CHEATZZ. And on Facebook, it's a little different, just DRCHEATZZ, no underscore. So on Facebook, it's just Dr. Cheats. And I need you to send in those emails and those comments and stuff like that. So you could do that at Dr. Cheats, CHEATZZ @gmail.com. Or of course, you can call 786-383-4767. Once again, 786-383-4767. And I would like to thank you so much for tuning in. And like I always say, until we meet again, peace.